those amazing pictures that you see on social media, as we've been mentioning, they often just capture just a moment in time. So we want to talk about the story behind the picture. And we're all being really honest here, submitting our own. This is one from the International Film Festival, Toronto's about 2 years ago. I was probably on my 5th day of leaving Leo home alone with the kids. So in the first picture, that's me in my hot jumpsuit. I'm going out there ready to cover a red carpet. And in the second picture, I left the uncropped version, which is Leo in his dad uniform looking at me like, really? You're going out again? Awesome. Guess I'll be feeding and bathing the kids. This is so much fun. Boy, you look hot. Look at me in my t-shirt and pajama pants. It was sort of like his face is just like, really? And then on top of that, to add insult to injury, like my 7-year-old child is standing on a stool in the kitchen taking the picture with my camera. I'm like, I'm a terrible mother. Look at what I did. So I just decided to put both pictures in there so people could see. We're living different lives half the time, and the glitz and glam life is really just my job. Like, it's not my world.
It's all fake.
It's all fake. So, Tracy P, we wanted to talk a little bit about selfies. So if you look at anybody's phone, like if you look at her phone or my phone, you're going to think we're insane.
Insane.
Insane, because this is how many shots it took to get the selfie you wanted.
Yeah, and to be honest, there's more than that. They were being nice. There's more than that. People always comment, oh my God, you do selfies, you take them you're so good. And like, there is literally about 40 pictures it takes to get to that picture. I'm being honest.
Yeah.
I'm not that good where I just get it done in one shot. I got to move for the lighting. I'm filtering the pictures.
Yeah.
I'm being very honest. It takes about, on average, 25 to 30 pictures to get that shot, and I'm not lying.
And that's the truth
That's
of
the
the matter.
truth of the matter.
Okay. Now there's the beautiful food shots. Oh my gosh, you see them all the time on social media, and you just feel like, oh my God, this is gorgeous. Mairlyn Smith, this is your world. You're all about food. That's your shot.
I know, and I wrote underneath it, looks awesome, tastes horrible, because I was trying to make a point, because you see all these porn pictures of food, not porn pictures, I mean food porn pictures, and you go, wow, must be fantastic.
Yes.
And so I was just showing that, you know, as a recipe developer, I make a lot of crappy food, and so I wanted to show that it was all smoke and mirrors, you know?
Right.
And actually, this guy, a restaurateur, was posting, he's got like 600 million people following him. A guy went and reviewed his restaurant based on his Instagram account. Food was horrible. Pictures were good.
See,
don't base
it
a
counts
book
for
on cover.
everything.
There you go.
Now look at this perfect little family. Janice and your 4 kids playing some cards. It just looks like such a gorgeous backyard scene. What's the story?
Yeah, like it looks like they're all getting along. This is like day 4 of a vacation, and you know, I snapped that, and literally, like by the time I got the picture, the camera down to look back up, Connell was a completely different child. They're playing Go Fish. Somebody took his card. He wasn't happy. He was standing up. He was a mess. He was crying. He threw down his cards. I was like, but I just went like this, and it was not that at all.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, is this the picture that made it to social media?
Yes.
Okay. Just checking.
But I stated that I was like, listen, this was not carrying on for hours at a time. We just fell apart like seconds after. It's totally stated that.
Right, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I mean, whether you do or you don't,
Yeah.
the whole point is look behind the picture,
Yeah.
because if we're doing what Carlin is saying and comparing ourselves to everybody's life, think about the fact that that story is a snapshot. It is not the reality.
But also, we are all individuals. Nobody has my life, right?
That's true.
And nobody has your life. So how can we possibly, like, I can't compare myself to somebody out there. I have
That's true.
4 kids by myself. Like, you know, like,
Yes.
I barely get any shots of my kids, like,
Right.
looking forward, let alone happy and forward.
Yes.
Like, nobody has our life, so we can't compare.
And all the fashion shots too that we take, people laugh and they're like, oh my God, you have such a great life. We take those fashion shots in the back
alley.
alleyway,
Yes.
and I take the clothes off immediately.